Hello friends, I'm back with another read aloud, and today we're going to be looking at a nonfiction text all about pandas. As I read through this story, there are going to be lots of text features that I want you to look for, and when the story is over, you can go on Google Classroom and I will have slides for you to look at some of these text features again. Giant pandas. Look up in the tree. Is it a cat? Is it a raccoon? No, it's a giant panda. Giant pandas can climb to the tops of the tallest trees. They live in the highest mountains. They munch on bamboo for hours each day. Bear cat. Pandas are a type of bear, but they seem more like raccoons or cats. In China, pandas are sometimes called Daxiangmago, which means giant bear cat. Like all bears, pandas are strong, intelligent animals with sharp teeth and a good sense of smell. Males weigh about 250 pounds and are about 4 to 6 feet long. Pandas have lived high in the mountains of China for millions of years. It's cold and rainy there, but there are plenty of trees and a panda's favorite plant, bamboo. Pandas used to live in more places, but today there is less open land with bamboo. Now pandas live in 6 forest habitats in China. Panda bodies. Pandas are black and white. This may help hide pandas' babies for protection. Their oily, woolly coat keeps them warm in the cold, wet forest where they live. Hairs on the bottom of their feet keep them warm on the snowy ground. Their black spots on their eyes help them to look fierce. Just like cats, pandas can see very well at night when they are most active. Pandas have large teeth and strong jaw muscles that are perfect for crushing tough stalks of bamboo. Bamboo breakfast. Pandas spend their day sleeping a little and eating a lot. Bamboo for breakfast, bamboo for lunch, bamboo for dinner, and bamboo to munch. What do pandas eat? You guessed it, bamboo. It makes almost up all of a panda's diet. A day in the life. Pandas mostly live alone, but sometimes they hang out in small groups. Pandas use 11 different calls to communicate with each other. They also leave their scent on rocks and trees for other pandas to find. Baby steps. Around August or September, a mother panda will find a den and give birth. Her newborn cub is about the size and weight as an ice cream sandwich. Panda cubs are pink, hairless, and blind at birth. They spend the day squeaking, crying, and drinking their mother's milk. Cubs stay with their mothers until they are about 2 or 3 years old. Number 1, in a few weeks, the mother can leave her cub to find bamboo. The baby cries less and is able to keep itself warm. Number 2, when a cub is about 8 weeks old, it will finally open its eyes, but the cub still cannot walk until it's 3 months old. And number 3, when the cub is 6 months old, it can eat bamboo, climb trees, and walk around just like its mother. The red panda. When people think of pandas, they are usually thinking of the giant panda. But did you know there is another kind? Red pandas also live in China as well as other parts of Asia. They eat bamboo just like black and white pandas, but they also love roots and acorns. Red pandas only grow to be about the size of a cat. Protecting pandas. Today, there are only about 1,600 pandas left in the wild. Many of the forests where pandas live have been cleared to make room for farms. Pandas have nowhere to go and no food to eat. The Wulong Panda Reserve in China is just one way people are trying to help. The 150 pandas that live there cannot be harmed. Panda baby boom. Pandas are also protected in zoos. The first pandas were brought to the United States from China in 1972. Today, there are about 100 red and giant pandas in zoos. At first, it was hard for giant panda moms to have cubs in zoos and on reserves. But in recent years, there has been a panda boom. Let's hear it for the cubs. Earthquake. In May 2008, a giant earthquake struck China. The center of the earthquake was right near the Wulong Reserve. Rocks the size of cars rained down from the steep mountains surrounding the pandas' home. Now workers need to find new land for the pandas that lost their homes. Panda amazing facts. Did you know ancient Chinese rulers kept pandas as their pets? Pandas will roll around and tumble to get somewhere faster. Pandas are very shy and will stay away from places where people live. Pandas are pink when they are born. The color comes from their mom's saliva when she licks them, and saliva means spit. Pandas can eat more than 22,000 pounds of bamboo each year. Pandas can't run very fast, but they are good swimmers and great tree climbers. It takes 4 years to tell if a panda cub is a boy or a girl. Our final page deals with some vocabulary that was in our story. Let's see if you remember some of these words. A habitat, which is an animal's natural home. Communicate, to pass on information. Scent, a smell. Pandas use scent to communicate. Reserve, that's a protected land area. A cub, which is a baby bear. And finally, an earthquake. When the earth's crust moves, it causes the ground to shake. I hope you enjoyed listening to my story about pandas today. And like I said, I will have slides up on our Google Classroom so that you can look at some of these pages and the text features that have been included in this book more closely. Thank you for listening.